Hello guys, Mirek Marciński. Today with me will be Matt Sidney Long and Nathan Glass from Burton Boxing Academy. We will speak about incoming event on 8th November, so it's like only 2 days left. And the main subject today is charity in boxing, in charity in sport. So I will invite my guests, and we will got hopefully really good chat with them. Hello, Matt. Hello,
Morning.
Nathan.
Hello, mate. You all right?
To Matthew, today you are our main character, if I can say that. You got really nice fight coming next 2 days, and
Yes, I was looking forward to it. Thank you.
if you can say why you decide to go on that strong opponent, what is the story behind you fighting Neville Brown, British champion?
Yes, thank you for that introduction, my friend. Yeah, and Neville, one of the greats, really, of British boxing. If just I was just looking at some of the names that have held the title that he held from 1993 to 1998. You've got people like Jock McAvoy, you've got Len Harvey, Ted Kid Lewis, people like that. Neville is up there. I think he made something ridiculous like 6 title defenses. This is a European bronze medalist, a 2-time ABA champion, a world title challenger. So it really is an honor for me just to share the ring with him. Hope he goes easy on me though, but it really is an honor.
Let's hope so. Okay, why Neville?
Well, Neville, tragically, earlier this year, we lost a mutual friend called Derek Sampson. Now, for the best part of 3 decades, Neville was Derek's coach. And Derek from Derby tragically died of motor neurone disease earlier this year. Derek fought, and I was the one opponent that he fought. And I can't believe it's this long ago. It was actually in 2006, which is 19 years ago. So the idea is, as a former sports chaplain, which I am at Loughborough University, or was, I do like to kind of use sport as a vehicle for the social good and improving it. So it was with the consent of the family and his beloved wife Benita and his son Matt that we try and raise some money for motor neurone disease, particularly the Rob Burrow Centre for MND, which is open this week. So it's very apt, very newsworthy, very pertinent, but also to do something positive for the family as well as Derek's friends and people like Neville and myself to remember him and honour him by.
Rob, okay. For that esteemed opponent, how long you been preparing? How long you been practicing?
Wouldn't matter how long. I could live till 150. I'd never be ready for Neville Brown. Well, without being conceited, I my main sport is track and field as a coach, but I do still run quite a lot. So I work out twice a day. I'm running up to about 45 miles a week. Boxing training every day. I tend to work out maybe boxing ordinarily in the morning, maybe for half an hour, 45 minutes, and then running later in the day. Sparring wise, I'm up to over 900 rounds this year. So I have no talent. I'm not kidding myself. I'm not pretentious. I'm not a good boxer, but I believe in the ethos that we say in athletics, earning the right to progress. I would never get in the ring, even for an exhibition, without doing sparring. Must pay credit to people like Nathan. Nathan goes easy on me, but he's one of my main sparring partners. I learn a lot from working out with Nathan. So credit to people like Nathan and Zoltan for facilitating the sparring that I get over at Burton Boxing and Martial Arts, and also Neville's Friday night classes, which he runs through his Smart to Box facility. Neville and Neville's students have been helping me spar as well.
Oh, fantastic. Let's move to Nathan right now. Come on, Nathan.
Hello, mate.
Tell me, because unfortunately you're not fighting this time, but I've been told you helping guys, you help prepare all fighters, you help with mat preparations. What is at this moment, what is your role?
Yeah, so I mean, it was up until very recently. I was due to be fighting, but my opponents pulled out of it. Not sure the reasons why. I'm assuming it's some sort of personal sort of thing going on, but he said he's not able to make the event anymore. So yeah, from that it was a case of where it's very short notice now to try and find a stand-in. Let's turn the focus towards actually being there as a helper, as someone who can hopefully make a difference in that way to other people, whether that be doing a bit of cornering, whether that be doing a bit of warm-ups and pad works for people, just general dog's body, doing any little jobs just to make sure the event runs smoothly, and yeah, hopefully making sure everything's a success for everyone.
It will be. I'm more than sure about it. Tell me, in case of charity, what is your view on charity in boxing?
It's massive, and it's something that I know, as you say, like Matt said, and Zoltan's been very, very, very big on it. From every event that he's done, there's always been a charity aspect to it. Trying to keep it local, wanting it to be something that's kept within the community. Obviously, it's Burton folk that are attending it and training there from the gym. Majority of the people who turn up to view are also Burtonians, so it's a case of trying to find causes each time that are something that's going to hopefully make an impact to the community that we're from.
So Burton Hope, Burton Mind, wasn't it, Nathan, that you've been part of those shows and helped fundraise for us?
That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've done for, say, like Matt says, we've done for Mind, Burton District Mind. We've done for Burton Hope, which is a brilliant charity as well. And they're all there just to try and help the people who, if, as I say, things like Mind, if people are struggling with mental health or any other issues like that, there's somebody that they can reach out to if they need it. Burton Hope does a lot of stuff, things like food banks and helps for the homeless people, things like that. Again, if you are falling on hard times, we just wanted to make Burton have somewhere that people who are in a bit of trouble can reach out to and get some help if they need it. And so often you see things and you think, oh, I wish I could do something about that, but I don't know what to do. And so, I mean, having events like this, being around by Zoltan, being around by the gym and Burton Boxing Promotion, it gives a bit of a platform to be able to go, oh, actually, we have got something here that we can actually try and do something about it, whether that be awareness, whether that be fundraising, whether that be any of those things. It's having something to say, actually, we can actually make a bit of a difference, and it's a great feeling.
Tell you what, every time I go into to see event in Burton, every time charity is in it, and I'm really under massive impression as you guys really can change a bit of Burton, a bit of people perceptive of boxing. It's not only violent sport; it also can do a lot of good. And tell you what, hats off for you, because I really love this idea. But before I will let you go, Matthew, now is we coming back to you. No, not easy going, not easy. How long you've been doing boxing at all? Because we did basic interview last time, but I'm sure people would love to find out how old you are, if I obviously can ask, and how long you've been practicing boxing.
Yes, I'm 54 years of age, and I've been boxing for exactly 30 years. I started relatively late in the mid 1990s. This is only my 13th fight, because you have to understand that the white collar boxing, if we can term it that, the unlicensed side, as the opportunities weren't there really in the late 1990s. And credit to people like Zoltan, David Mawson as well deserves a shout out for engendering, really. Let's think about the wider show. We've got something like 27 fights on from 4 in the afternoon till 11 at night. Those guys have got together and engendered. It's not just charity, it's a family ethos. We've got youngsters boxing, there's body skills bouts, there's charity fights, there's championships fights. So I must pay credit to Zoltan and the kind of social conscience that he's got. And I think that's the great thing. I'm sure Nathan will endure this. It's about the kind of the family feel to the event, and the way we set it. What Nathan doesn't realise is the only reason his opponent's pulled out is that I need him to do tag boxing. So when I get into difficulty with Neville, after 10 seconds, he's taking over. He doesn't realise that. Zoltan's not told him.
That's cool. That's cool. If we can speak about Zoltan for a second.
Yeah.
How you feel his role as a coach, as a mentor, as organizer of obviously of the events?
Well,
how
Nathan?
People can see him, close friends, not people from the street, close friends. What is his role in this community?
Who's going first? Yeah. He's massive, to be fair. He's been a massive help to me. He's given me so many opportunities, and I can't thank him enough for it. And the opportunities that he's given, they seem to keep on coming. I don't know how he does it all, if I'm brutally honest. I've got no idea how he manages. If you think of how, he's running the business as the sole part of the gym anyway. And if you think of anybody else self-employed, you know how much time that takes up in itself if you're talking about just running a business well and doing all the stuff behind the scenes that you generally don't see. But then on top of that, he does the promotion, he organises the whole events, he organises the charity side of it. He gets 26, 27 fights on. Each of those needs somebody in the blue corner. So he's going through, he's organising away shows as well. He's getting away fighters in for our home events. And then all throughout the year, he's also finding us events to then go and fight on away shows and be in the blue corner at as well. He's got so much on his plate. I don't know how there's enough time in the day, to be fair. As I know my parents have been self-employed, and you see them working all hours God sends. And that's just on running the business, let alone everything else that's going on around it. I don't know where he finds the time. But I said before,
isn't he, Nathan? I mean, Nathan's picked his main qualities two main qualities I can see. He's a workaholic, and he has a very inclusive ethos. And in athletics coaching, we call it he coaches the person rather than just the fighter. And I think what Nathan said is testimony to that. And also the great thing, and I'll bring Nathan back in, he's actually what Zoltan's good at is he's beginning to empower lots of people within the club. Nathan, I think you're one of the people he's developing as a coach, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Which again, it's just another massive opportunity that's been handed to me or shown to me. He's never forced upon. That's the other bit that's lovely about it. It's a case of, is this something you're interested in? Here's a door, we'll open it. It's down to you to go through it, but that door's there, and if you need it, we can do it. Any support, he's there for it. And then, like Matt says, the ethos around the gym and around the boxing as a whole, it's fantastic. I was, when I started this and sort of unlicensed boxing, you hear the term unlicensed boxing and you think, oh, it's going to be hay bales and sort of dark, dingy rooms, and you think, oh God. The reality of it is so different. It's so different. It is, yes, it's boxing, and it's a violent sport between when them bells ring. But as soon as them bells ring and the fight's over, I've never known a sport that is so inclusive, that's so friendly. Everybody has so much respect for each other. You can get at the end of a fight and you're both there with blood coming from your noses, and the first thing you do is give each other a hug and say, well done, that was fantastic, I really enjoyed that was great. You have that mutual respect there, because you know how much guts it takes for each other to stand there in front of an audience of people and go, okay, we're gonna have a fight now. And when you see sort of other sports where you hear things like, as far as grassroots football, and you hear about the sort of the constant thing about the sort of stick that referees get from both players and from parents of kids and things like that. You don't see that in boxing. You don't see that in the unlicensed boxing at all. The referees are there and they do a brilliant job. They say right from the start that their job is to keep us safe, and they want to make sure that we go home to our families at the end of this and we are safe and healthy. and they get the respect that I say many other sports they seem to want to sort of target and have a go at referees and officials and things like that, and you don't see that in the unlicensed boxing. There's a lot of respect that goes on, and I think the whole foundation of it is built on respect.
Yeah, and I think credit, Nathan, isn't it? Credit to Zoltan, because for me, he brings that kind of martial arts ethos into boxing. You know, that element of respect at the gym. It's not, I mean, you know, Mary, you'll have heard of the term a top dog gym, where they look after the top people and give them all the pads, all the attention. Zoltan wouldn't stand for egos. He wouldn't stand for bullying in the gym. He's very hot on that. He's very hands-on. So it's a very democratic culture. People of different class backgrounds, different ethnicities, different faiths, and of course diversity, different ages. You know, I couldn't walk into any gym in the country and be accepted at my age. You know, I have been told at certain gyms, go home, old man, go and walk your dog. You know.
No, absolutely.
They probably say that behind my back, though. I'm sure Nathan does.
Not meant to let that on much.
Okay, guys. It was pleasure talking to you today.
Good fun. Thank you for having us.
Thanks a lot.
If all you do, we appreciate all you do for Burton boxing and martial arts, and without people like yourself in the media, my friend, we wouldn't have shows. So thank you.
I always trying my best. Always trying my best, and I hope you like what we're doing together. Guys, it was pleasure talking to you today.
You too, mate.
I hope you will got a really good event, and definitely we will got some fights recorded, some photos taken, so I will watch how you've been performing. Nathan, I hope you will help guys to warm up and be in corner.
Yeah, we'll be there. Whatever's needed on the day, mate. We'll find out when I get there.
in Matthew corner. Yes, that is the plan.
If that's where he wants me, I'll be there.
Yes, guys. On end of our interview, our podcast, I would like to ask anybody. Look at Matthew. He's 54. He's really sporty person, but always doing charity on top of it. And what is your excuse for not doing it?